The story of King David takes up 38 chapters of the Hebrew Scriptures. He is a complicated character, but today our passage is set near the beginning of the whole David narrative, with David appearing as a young, spunky teenager. It's a familiar story, the story of David and Goliath. Maybe it's too familiar. But I think if we pay attention, it can tell us something about how to be in the world, how to be as individuals, and how to be as a church community, and even how to be as a nation among nations. David, as we start our story, is no warrior, but he is other things. A shepherd caring for vulnerable sheep, a poet credited with writing many of the songs we call our psalms. He's a musician. So I think it's fitting to begin this sermon with an ancient, little-known song about this episode in David's life. When David was young, he was caring for some sheep. His dad said, "Hey, bring something for your brothers to eat. They've gone to fight a battle against the dreaded Philistines, and I hear they got one soldier who is big and tough and mean." Goliath, that is. David said, "Sure," and he headed to the fray. He said, "Maybe I'll get to see some action there today. Tending sheep is fine, and I've gotten used to it, but I think I need a day off when I don't have to do it." When David got to camp, all the people were aflutter. At the sight of strong Goliath, all their hearts had turned to butter. "This guy keeps standing there and taunting us all day. I wish we'd find somebody who would make him go away." David said, "Maybe I could give this guy a try. He may be big and strong, but I'm young and smart and spry." King Saul said, "You are joking, you are only still a boy. This Goliath would bat you around like a puppy with a toy." And David, you're a poet and you play a mean harp. You can play that secret chord which goes right to the heart. But this Philistine right there has been a warrior from his youth. Not trying to put you down, I'm just telling you the truth. Dave said, "Just because I strum a harp or play a lyre doesn't mean that that is all I am. So let me tell you, sire, poetry is powerful. It can move, ignite, inspire. I'm sure I'll write a psalm or two before I can retire." Then David said, "King Saul, when I was caring for my flock, when lions or bears would come, I would kill them with a rock. I'm tired of this Philistine talking smack against the Lord, and I wouldn't mind collecting what you posted as reward. The God who rules in Zion has saved me from the lion. God saved me from the lion's jaw and from a big bear's paw. And I'll tell you, that much scarier than this Goliath guy are all those big old lions and tigers and bears, oh my. So in spite of our obvious size imbalance, I am willing to answer his arrogant challenge." So Saul gave to David Saul's very own armor. David didn't have his own, being more of a farmer, shepherd, that is. Saul took his bronze helmet and placed it on Dave's head. Saul handed him his heavy sword and wrote him off as dead. When David tried to move around, he couldn't walk at all. "I'm not used to all this stuff," young David said to Saul. So David took the armor off, stood there the way God made him. It made him much more vulnerable, but no one could dissuade him. He gave Saul back the stuff that Saul was kind enough to proffer. "Your armor isn't me," he said, "but thank you for the offer." David didn't care. He looked vulnerable and shoddy. He picked up 5 smooth stones that he found lying in a wadi. "I'll fight with these," he said, as his slingshot whirled and twirled. "Watch out there, big Goliath. I'm about to rock your world." Literally, that is. The lesson we should learn is don't ever feel compelled to let others' expectations go and rob you of yourself. If you put on the things you're not, You won't be able to move. You are wonderfully made and you got nothing to prove. So, if challenges and stumbling blocks are causing you to cower, have confidence and be yourself, because that's your superpower. I hope this song helps illustrate this compelling biblical verse. And if not, just look it up. 1 Samuel 17. I'm done. Years ago, we were helping one of the tutoring kids with a middle school application. She did fine until she got to this question. What would you say is your superpower? She was stymied. Superpower? I don't have a superpower. I'm just me. So we told her, just put that down. Sounds like a superpower to us. She got in. In his conflict with Goliath, David has a superpower, and simply put, his superpower is this: the confidence to be who he is, despite the temptation and the expectation to be somebody else, to be something else. Not a bad reminder in the middle of Pride Month, and it's not a bad thing to think about any time of the year. In Psalm 139, written, so it says, by David, David says, I praise you, God, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are all your works that I know very well. Or in a direct translation from the Hebrew, God don't make junk. When David decides to take Goliath up in his challenge, then his confidence is not shaken by Saul's assessment of who he is. You are not able to go against Goliath to fight against him, says Saul, for you are just a boy and he has been a warrior from his youth. David comes with a different resume. Lamb rescuer, lion wrestler, bear defeater, and faithful follower of God. He is no warrior, that's sure, but he is who he is. Someone used to defending the weak and vulnerable against the predatory and powerful. As we've heard, David takes a moment to remember who he is. At first, David just stands there while Saul puts his own armor on him and plunks his bronze helmet on David's head and basically tries to turn him into a mini Goliath. But David is no Goliath. He's not even a soldier like his brothers, and he knows it. So he takes off the armor and he goes as who he is, a staff-carrying, slingshot-wielding shepherd boy with more spunk than sense. And it works. Because the confidence to be who he is his superpower. And who he is fearfully and wonderfully made by a God who makes wonderful works. And so are you. So are you. Because despite the things that may put you down, cause you to doubt yourself, paralyze you from taking action to do what you deep down know you're able to do, challenges you know you can meet, you too are fearfully and wonderfully made by the one who has brought you thus far on the way. Fearfully and wonderfully made you are, and so am I. So, what might this David story tell us about how to be a church? Last Sunday, Pastor Lee led us in a recognition of many of the little and big ways you all put yourselves out, volunteering in the work of love and justice. It was inspiring, amen? It was inspiring. We also thanked and blessed those who've agreed so far to help lead our capital campaign, this effort to replace and restore this roof and facade of the quirky and beautiful building we call home. But we emphasized that the project is not about creating or maintaining something that's just lovely to look at. We're doing this work so that we continue into the future to do the work of love and justice that goes on in here every day. We were reflecting on this work before staff meeting the other day, which gave rise, surprise, to a little song. If we like it, then we better put a roof on it. If we like it, then we better put a roof on it. There's a lot of good goes on in here, and we like it. If we like it, then we need to keep a roof on it. Shingles need replacing, shingles need replacing, shingles need replacing, shingles need replacing. But you can dress this place up, fix this building up to some pristine condition. Beyonce's making the first major gift to our capital campaign. We would still be who we are, a spunky, quirky congregation of people trying to make a difference in our own weird way, and that's okay. That's okay. The other day, Charlene and I were getting ourselves ready for some event or occasion, and we needed to find our iron. We knew we had an iron, although it hadn't been spotted or used for quite some time. Shocking, I know. Well, the iron was found, and we plugged it in, but with the air conditioner blaring away, our circuit breaker promptly flipped off. And we looked at each other and said, who are we trying to kid? And we put the iron away somewhere. Because iron clothing is probably not the kind of iron we were gonna pull off anyway. Finally, what might this David story tell us about how to be as a nation? Personally, I think that at our core, America is best as a scrappy place, able to welcome and stick up for vulnerable people who make their way here. I think America is at its best when we put aside those 19th century colonialist ambitions, competing with other would-be powers and principalities, to give up our Goliath-like tendencies in favor of a more Davidish approach. That is an America I love and would be okay with. A nation that looks to the better angels of our nature, to quote Abraham Lincoln. I was reminded of this again in here on Monday during our Monday morning resource fair for new arrivals. 20 minutes before we were getting ready to start, somebody showed up with an entire carload of clothing, toys, 3 bicycles, and several dozen American flags on sticks. I knew what to do with the clothing, the toys, the bicycles, but dozens of American flags on sticks? I stuck them with the toys, but somebody rescued them, and at the end of the fair, Pastor Lee held them up and asked if anybody would like one. And suddenly, all the children, and there are a lot of children, rushed up here to the front asking for an American flag. Pastor Andrea and I looked at each other and said, was that a little bit weird? But we quickly decided that if we had come with our families from some faraway place where our lives were at risk, where we spent months coming here in vulnerability from South America and West Africa, Ukraine, Guatemala, Mexico, we would surely see that flag as a symbol of safety, possibility, and hope. And that's what I wanted to continue to represent to those kids. Not a place where, sure, some people will say hateful things, ignoring our own roots as an immigrant people, but as a place of welcome, a place of radical and loving embrace, a place that sticks up David-like for the vulnerable in the world, against the Goliath-like tendencies of a harsh and domineering world. I hope those kids come to know that they too are fearfully and wonderfully made by the one who has brought them thus far on the way, treading with weary feet over stony roads, as our hymn a moment ago put it. And maybe we can learn with them to reflect that fact that we are fearfully and wonderfully made by the one who has brought us on the way with the confidence to be that way in the world. In a Goliath-strewn world, can we be more David? Can we be more David, confident in our own vulnerability? What would that mean? Maybe it's as simple as just being a kind person for the day, being kind to people we run into, being kind to ourselves even. Because nobody else on the planet is you. Nobody else on this planet is you. And that is your superpower. And that is my superpower. Amen? Amen. Let's sing together.